Welcome back, YouTube, to another video. This will be my top 15 running backs with 1 month until football. Preseason football is in August. I did my quarterback video, did my record predictions. After this, do my receivers, tight ends, and then I'll make my prediction for top 10 offenses, like who I think will be top 10 offense, the top 10 offensive teams. And then I'll take a break, couple day, 3-day break, and then do all my defensive stuff. So let's start around 15. 15 through what? 15, probably like 15 through 9 are all so close, but those are all really good running backs who have a chance to be great. 8 through 1 are all established great running backs. Number 15, Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a great start to his rookie season last year, but slowed up a little bit. That game against the Texans was terrific. Early on in the season, he looked great, but then he slowed down a little bit. They started to run a little less, but with the upgraded O-line, he should look to be even better, and a better pass catcher also. Joe Mixon, 14, still up there. He had a couple. He was banged up a lot last year, but he's a tremendous running back. When he's out in the field, he could do some great stuff. He can explode for 200 yards. He's one of those running backs who have a really knack for getting yardage and TDs. He's a fantasy running back, so if you want someone who can be that fantasy running back, I would pick him up. 13, David Montgomery had a breakout season last year. I think he's going to have another solid season behind Andy Dalton and Justin Fields, whichever one it is. 12, J.K. Dobbins, which I think is going to be the sophomore. Him and Tua, I think are the sophomores you have to look out for. I think those are going to be the best sophomores for this season. Number 11, Chris Carson. Seen a clip of him looking jacked. He looking like he's ready to dominate for Seattle. Definitely looking like DK out there. I'm really excited to watch DK, one of my favorite receivers in the league. Number 10, Jonathan Taylor had a great second half of the season last year. Came out late. Had 1,000 yards as a rookie with the Colts, but they got Marlon Mack coming back, and Nyheim Hines, so they have a dangerous running back core. 9, Kareem Hunt, with the Browns have 2 top 10 running backs. I think there's no argument either. I think Kareem Hunt is definitely a really good running back. Great pass rusher, great blocker, powerful, both him and Nick Chubb. I know Derrick Henry gets some stuff for being stiff-arming people, but there's no stronger running backs than Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They are the strongest running backs in the league at running the football. 8, Ezekiel Elliott. I switched it because I actually forgot that Dalvin Cook was in the league. I know it's my bad. He's a tremendous player. So I got Zeke at 8. I think Zeke's still a great running back, but he has a lot to prove this year to me. Had a down year. He still had 1,000 yards rushing, so still had a good year, but he's definitely had a down year for his standards, and he definitely wants to step up. 7, Aaron Jones, absolute touchdown machine. I hate facing this man in fantasy. He just touchdown. Thanksgiving a couple years ago, Cowboys, he had 4 touchdowns against us. He's a touchdown machine no matter who he plays. 6, Chris McCaffrey. Now you would think he's a little bit low, but I think he's the second best receiving running back in the league. And I think he's coming off some injuries where you ask a question. And I know it's like a standard, but he's white. I mean, not really been like a lot of great running backs. If I even favor Alvin Kamara above him, and Alvin Kamara had 6 touchdowns in one game. That's also a good reason why he's above Chris McCaffrey. 5, Dalvin Cook, great running back. I know he had a better season than Saquon Barkley, but I think Saquon Barkley is just a better player. But I got Dalvin Cook at 5, even though it was his great season. He did slow down a lot though. 4, I got Saquon Barkley. Unfortunately, towards ACL last year. He's in the NFC East, and I'm a Cowboys fan. He's one of my favorite running backs to watch. I had him on my fantasy team last year. It was really sad when he went down, but he's definitely a top 4 running back in the league. Top 3, number 3, Alvin Kamara, AK-41, the best receiving running back in the league. He can run routes with the best of them. He can run with the best of them. I love Alvin Kamara. 6 touchdowns in one game. That's all I gotta say for him to be a top 3 running back. Top 2, I wanted to put Nick Chubb number 1, but I don't want people to be like, oh well, Derrick Henry, he's done it. I just want Nick Chubb to prove it this year. Because Nick Chubb's gonna be the best running back mid-season. I guarantee it. Nick Chubb's gonna have a superstar season, MVP season. So Nick Chubb number 2, and number 1, Derrick Henry, which is a tremendous running back. But I think his legs, his back is gonna start getting to him because he has to carry the load for the Titans. Tannehill's not a great quarterback. He's a good, decent quarterback, but he's not nowhere near great, and he has to do most of the workload. So I want to see if he can keep it up. Maybe he can. Maybe he can't. Without with my top 15 running backs with exactly 1 month till football, be on the lookout for top 15 receivers. It's gonna be tough because there's a lot of good receivers this year. So be on the lookout and peace.